We're Ron and Fez. And Opie.
Fezzy, Opie's here.
Hey.
Hey, Opie.
These headphones blow.
You know,
Thank you,
Oh, I'm sorry. Opie doesn't have his gold-plated headphones that he's used to. His gold-plated syndication headphones.
What are these? These stink.
That's Stalker Patty's headphones that she was using earlier tonight.
I was going to come in like a half hour ago, and I was listening to that last break. I'm like, I have nothing.
Come on, how do you feel?
Look at me. I'm the furthest from the Mideast. You can't get further than
Well, you grew up in the Midwest, so what do you know about the Midwest?
Exactly. So where's Stalker Patty?
Stalker Patty we tried to get Al to take her home, and then somebody came and got her a hotel room.
Was it Joyce?
Joyce, yeah.
Joyce, yeah. Got her a hotel room.
Joyce is a sweetheart.
I guess so.
She's the best.
She's a nice person.
I have nothing bad to say about her.
Well, she's, Patty's up on the Upper West Side somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Nice, I think.
Enjoying a hotel room.
Can we just get her a hotel around the station? Park Central Hotel.
We had the green room.
All guests of the Opie and Anthony show stay at the Park Central Hotel. We wanted her on the couch.
Yeah, that's where she was supposed to be.
So why isn't that happening?
You'll be glad to know this, too. Billy kissed her toes tonight.
They just recently operated on ones.
What too scared look? Do they look all right?
No.
I hear they're like Franken toes.
Yeah, they are. And real. Here's the
all
thing.
curved.
You're going to operate on a woman's feet. How about clipping her toenails for it?
How about it?
You know she can't lean over and do it herself.
But it hurts.
So the hair's coming off tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time?
That's a 5:20 bit.
Yeah, I got to come in.
You know radio. That's a 5:20 bit. We might even, how many of our listeners are actually listening right now? I mean, it's late. I'm thinking we might do it we'll stall until next Monday.
Oh, nice.
I'll come up with an excuse we got to collect the money before we do it. Yeah.
Here's the problem now. It only takes one person, then they put it on all those damn radio boards.
Yeah.
And everybody knows everything now.
They're lying.
And then half the people who actually work for us post on those boards
right.
as radio insiders.
I got some inside info. They're not doing the bid until Monday.
We've caught Billy 8 times, writing that Billy's an asset to the station.
Yeah.
And then we're going, why is somebody on Billy's side? We track it down. It's always him.
It's always Billy.
He's writing about himself?
Right. I'd like to hear more Air 6 songs.
Under the handle Mrs. Fat Guy.
Right. I don't know what happened where the Air 6 songs stopped.
Is it true Billy's really the Art Garfunkel of Airsick?
At best.
I heard you guys talking about that one night. I was dying. Where is he? That clown.
Yeah.
Staples! Now!
Here he comes.
It takes a while for him to get up. Those are all noises made by Billy.
They call you the Art Garfunkel of Airsick.
I'm more the John Lennon of Airsick, thank you.
What, dead?
You should be shot.
Laying in the street?
No, just the old John Lennon, the original Beatles.
Right, okay. The original
Beatles, because
right.
there were so many different
You're the
Beatles.
Anthony's brothers in a Beatles cover band
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Billy,
what do you mean by the original Beatles?
He doesn't.
I just meant when they were
there were so many different combos of the Beatles?
Oh, the whole Pete Best Beatles and then the Ringo Beatles,
Never happened.
I like the Billy Preston version of the Beatles.
On the rooftop, yeah.
You're more the Silver Beatles. That's a very, very beginning.
He's born to the Beatlemania.
Now, Billy's doing a lot better. Now you're back on your 12-step program, right?
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, he's taking Xanax.
Oh, good.
For his problems.
You look a little cockeyed.
Legally prescribed.
Now, the doctor who's helping him through his emotional problems knows he's an addict, knows he has problems, gives him the Xanax 90 at a time, Ope. The prescription is for 90.
Right.
It is a barrel of Xanax.
Which is a great thing to give an addict.
Well, he understands, and that's why he only gave me 3 per day for 30 days. So that's
He writes 3 per day on there.
Yeah.
But you're the same guy who lies to your wife and your mom. Why would you be telling the doctor the right thing?
You still with the wife?
No.
Where are you living?
Over.
I'm still at
the station?
No. I'm still at the apartment for the time being.
Tonight he came in the green room and screamed at Patty, "You're in my room."
You still live with the wife?
No, the wife stays at the mother's house. Her mom's house. She's out. I'm in still. I still got the place.
She's a nice lady, though.
Yeah, she
You're
is
working
nice.
out or what?
She's a sweetheart.
Oh. All right.
Yeah,
Setting
you,
them up
Billy.
on a date?
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm sure it's her fault.
you know what, Ronnie? Whoever you talk to, there's two sides to every story.
I'll talk to the sober one. That's what I'm more apt to believe.
I'll start there. Right.
I'm not saying I'm without fault.
I'll talk to the one who hasn't been in rehab 5 times and then still thinks now he can handle it.
2 of them sleepaway rehab.
It's just beers and Xanax.
Yeah, that's the old me.
Yeah, right. Now it's just Xanax.
What does the Xanax do for you?
Really not as much as I thought they would. I don't understand the whole infatuation.
Who overslept going back to Long Island on the train and got off at the end of Long Island?
And listeners had to wake you up in Babylon.
Literally, it stopped at the ocean. Is where they finally had to say, hey, pal, unless you can swim, you got to get off now.
We're turning this thing around. Are you serious?
Yeah, I woke up in Babylon. Listeners were banging on the window of the train going, Staples, get up!
And that wasn't from Xanax. That was...
What was that from?
That was from
How hard you work.
The Cruel Circus. Now, I was after the Cruel Circus. I was very tired.
And drunk.
No, I wasn't drunk.
You were drinking there, lifting weights?
I wasn't. No, I was just very tired. Flicking those light switches on and off all night.
You know, Opie would love Billy's Angels, his new threesome that he has.
I listen all the time.
Yeah.
So we're the latest
these 3 winners.
Oh, these 3 girls are the best. I got Ink Girl.
Who?
Ink Girl, Christy the Bull, and Mashi.
How'd y'all like to suck my ass?
I am
not a retard.
She's the best.
Not a retard.
You saw a boxing match with her.
Oh, yeah. She rocks.
Yeah.
Those are my angels.
My angels.
She actually got knocked through the studio door.
What would you rather see, Billy's Angels or Billy's Ankles? That's the big question.
They're not angels,
Both are swelled up.
Well, to me they are.
They're not. Do they give you some favors or what?
They will after I kick everyone's ass in the fight.
Right. We brought in the guys that are fighting Billy. Most of them are over 300 pounds. He's doing a Digstown challenge.
You're going to die.
He fights a different round.
You are going to die.
Every round he gets a new fighter. Dan from Hoboken starts it off, Opie.
Dan's going to take you out.
Yeah.
You're not even going to last.
Look,
Dan.
no one had faith in me last time either.
You're right. I was there. You did great. Yeah, but against 6 guys, I hear one of the guys is what, 6'6"?
Oh, I'm not fighting him.
You have to fight him.
You're fighting him.
One of the guys showed up and Billy said he's too big. I refuse to fight him.
No,
After we asked the guys to come into the studio.
That's not being
there has to be some kind of a limit.
No, there isn't.
Yeah.
Let's just do a
That's what Howard Johnson told you on Fried Clam Night.
You fight 10 guys, and every fight you're doing a different Xanax. So let's just see how long you can go.
Or different drug.
Yeah.
Do some Prozac.
What is your normal drug to keep you calm?
Celexa.
And what's that do?
What the hell is that?
That's an antidepressant.
Yeah.
I take that first thing in the morning.
About?
Huh? Oh, I just have a chemical imbalance in my head.
Chemical imbalance is that you still smoke angel dust and crack.
Well, I didn't say what the chemicals that are out of balance from. No, it's actually, it's one of the things I'm dealt with, and I'm playing the hand the best I can.
So freaking... Come on.
Seriously.
You're out of your mind.
You're amazing.
What are you depressed about? Huh?
What are you depressed about?
Oh, I just... I've had some things in my life that have not gone the way Billy wanted them to.
Air sick.
I think we can all name 5.
Right. Your marriages, what all is it? What's bothering you, big guy?
No, nothing. It's just,
the fact you're moving back in with your mom at age 43? That got you down a little bit?
Well, that does suck. I'll have to admit that. That's pretty pitiful.
You're going to move back in with your mom?
Yeah, till I get my own place.
Well, finally, sex again.
Well, if I find
what'd I say? Did I say something? Is there a line and I crossed it? Okay, now I know.
There's a line, but I don't think you crossed it.
Now I know there's a Billy line. I never know.
Why don't you kick the wife out of the place?
Oh, she's already out.
Yeah.
Oh, she's already out, but I can't afford the place myself.
She's back traveling with Twisted Sister again, like when he met her.
I remember you guys talking about that, too.
She's a Twisted Sister.
You want us to shave your head for a few $100?
Oh, I can't. That would screw up my acting career.
Yeah, that's going big.
Yeah.
What were you
does have an agent.
You were the Y?
Yeah.
From the old days?
No,
you ever tell these guys?
I was the N in the Yankee commercial.
The N, right.
Yeah.
Did you ever, he told you about that one, right?
He's brought in his tapes, but we never look.
He tries to bring in his highlight reel. We won't sit down and watch it.
The only one I liked is when he was talking to his dad on the John Edwards show.
That was good.
Oh, yeah.
Which no matter what John Edwards said, Billy was crying.
Because it was all true.
Yeah. Of course it is, because you did an interview with his producer before you went in there.
He said, hello, Billy, and you broke down into tears.
Is that coming from my dad?
You guys saw
this
the
is just
tape.
me
That's
now.
a load of bull. Come on, you saw how legit it was.
Yeah, it was legit.
Then why didn't
they
he
ripped
mention
it apart? I heard the show.
It touched me. It touched me. Trust me, that was very.
Why did
legit.
it touch you?
Because it was very real. There was no way
his dad touched him before he passed away.
There was no way he would have known. Okay, There's the line again.
Again? Back to that again.
What happened?
There's too many things that he came up with that he would never know. Even if I would have given him all the information in the world, he never would have guessed it and found out about my friend who was the cop who got killed. So I'm not buying any of that.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything either.
So he has magical powers?
No, he just has an ability that we don't have.
Oh, stop.
He actually said this. There's a male who's dead. Billy started crying.
Right.
There's a male who's dead.
So now the guy's like, okay, I'm on to something.
Billy
He's got it right there.
Billy cries and yells, "That's my friend." And then they even edited, so sometimes they made it seem like you were talking about your dad, but it was your friend. The whole thing was a cluster.
Well, that was just because of TV purposes.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a 25-minute interview, and they cut it down to 7.
Purposes.
Do me a favor before you go home. Put on the Xanax helmet in case you fall. That's all we want to do is get you in the Xanax helmet. Because he comes in marked up sometimes.
You fall down
Yes,
a lot.
he falls all the time thanks to his medication.
It's not a Natalie Wood thing with me, for God's sake. I'm not falling anywhere. It's properly medicated medicine, which I'm taking on a
Did he come in with
prescribed
bruises?
basis. No, I don't come in with bruises.
What did he come in with?
He comes in a little bumped up, a little bruised.
Little scratch here and there. But
Here's your song,
nothing
Billy.
major.
Oh, jeez.
Sick out.
Mike and the Mechanics song that you love so much.
Does it make you cry?
Good thing I don't have headphones.
Right.
Put your headphones on.
Put on your helmet, though.
Does he cry for you?
Yeah.
This always makes him cry.
That's because the day that his dad died, you did what, Billy? You didn't come home?
Oh,
You went fishing
You weren't
instead?
there when your dad died.
I made a decision to go fishing by myself instead of going with my family, and I wasn't there when my dad died.
That's great.
Oh, it's wonderful.
He died at what, a family function?
Yeah, we were all camping, and they went to the beach, and I went to the inlet to go fishing by myself.
Well, how did you know?
Fishing or smoking?
It was worth it.
Did you go fishing or smoking crack?
No, at that age, I was fishing. I was fishing.
Fishing for crack and whores.
So this song brings you back?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's one of the regrets that I've always had.
Because Billy was 8 when this came out.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. That couldn't have been.
No. He was 8 when the Beatles came out.
He was 8 when Beethoven hit.
He was in blackface at a Jolson show when he heard his dad passed away.
I want to see him cry.
All right, Billy, is there anything you'd like to tell your dad? If you could, about the 5 rehabs and the 2 divorces?
Yo, Dad, look. I've made some mistakes in my life, but I know you're still proud of me. I know you still love me.
Oh, I think you stink.
That's creepy, man.
That is.
I'm not proud of you.
Can I steal that soundbite for our show, by the way?
Sure.
You want to trade?
Yeah.
What do you like?
Norton.
Straight up.
We could give you the he stinks, because now that's, you know.
Yeah, that's national.
Yeah,
right?
now that's been exposed and exploited.
Here's how I like to see Norton's face when he finds out he's been traded for a soundbite. Listen, we got the Billy soundbite.
The Billy soundbite is the greatest soundbite in radio history.
What about the 18-year-old girl?
Which one?
Did you pick her up, the one that contacted you?
Which one?
I
want to talk to you about that.
Kitty, she's calling herself.
Psychotic Kitty or something?
Yeah.
She's claiming that she does graffiti for me. But I could tell that she found, like, graffiti, it says Opie, but it's obvious there's another letter before that she cuts out in the picture.
Right.
So what is she about?
She's a real cute girl. We brought her in a couple times, but she never had any ID. And then we heard she wasn't quite 18.
She says she's like 18 or 19 and she wants to be on our
18
show.
or 19. That's always the fun thing about it.
Yeah, exactly.
She should
I'm
know.
somewhere in that area.
So she keeps calling. She's like, I want to be on your show. And we're like, well, what do you want to do?
When we met her, her mom brought her in, and then we had her in a G-string wrestling.
With her mom?
Yeah. Well, she was one of our interns. It was a bite my shorts off match where they were trying to bite each other and pull their shorts off.
Right.
They were handcuffed.
Later, we're hearing, hey, I don't think she's quite 18. We're like, ah!
Yeah. That happens from time to
that
time
happens.
when you're in our business.
Right.
What can I tell you? All right.
We got to get going, buddy.
But you didn't get him to cry.
We'll get him to throw up.
Someone
if you
punch him.
Want to get some Harry Chapin?
Would that help for you?
Oh, no, that's the first marriage. Don't bring that up.
What happened there?
You married Harry Chapin?
No, Tom Chapin.
Oh.
He married.
You know, the Harry Chapin song about the father and the son there?
When it says,
Cat in the Cradle?
What about the Cat Stevens? Well, you're going to have a Cat Stevens that way, too.
yeah, that's true. No, I don't like Harry Chapin.
Well, they're getting it for you.
Yeah.
I think we're out of time.
John Edwards
Oh,
should
yeah.
have contacted him for you.
We're just going to push Love Lines back. It's no big.
Oh, it's the same show for the last 8 months.
That's because the people that run stuff here, they don't realize you have to tape that show every night.
Yeah, who needs ratings?
you go.
Oh, boy.
There you go, Billy.
He's already crying.
Yeah.
Sam?
Yeah, what's wrong with you? It's a song.
I have a chemical imbalance.
No, you don't.
That means he needs a drink. Every time he says I have a chemical imbalance, means he wants whiskey.
No, I'm just not like other people. Things affect me very easily.
You know, the last time, well, the second to last time he went on the bottle, he blamed you guys. He said he left your show, went to the train station and started drinking. You called him fat guy. When you named him fat guy.
So you got your stomach stable because of us?
Yeah.
No, I probably went to rehab because of you guys.
Oh, my God. I never heard this before. Cry for us.
Just think your dad, no.
He's crying,
Yeah.
dude.
Remember, you weren't there. You were real selfish and had to go fishing.
What'd you catch that day anyway?
I hope it was worth it.
I was really, the fish were biting really good, too. And I remember when my sister came down the beach, I was pissed off on her. I was like, no, leave me alone. The fish are biting. The fish are biting.
She's like,
and
come
she was
on,
like all crying.
we're waiting before we go driving away with Dad.
Well, by the time I got there, it was too late anyway.
What did
you get to see him?
He had a heart attack. No, never saw him.
Not even at the funeral parlor afterwards?
Oh, at the funeral parlor, of course, but not that day. Just remember an Oriental doctor came out and told us.
She's so blaming on the Chinese. Why don't you?
You know.
He had a heart attack and they took him to an acupuncturist?
No, he just happened to be the doctor at the hospital at the time.
Yeah. So now every time you order Chinese food, you think he's dead.
And then at the funeral, did you just pull your fishing pole in behind you?
Every time
I get the Yankee cranky, I think of Dad. Sorry.
You want to do that? Happy ending, as you call it? Billy, how much extra for a happy ending?
Well, you ruined that for me now.
Straight path. Mine, Dad.
Oh, yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you. I know you from the old days.
Right next to Potter's Pub, too. And
Ask him about straight path someday.
What happens there?
Anything you want. Used to be a place called The Corner. All the hookers, all the crack you ever wanted.
He's telling me about $5 BJs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at
What was his name? They gave you that.
BJ.
Yeah, right. We ever with a transvestite?
Not that I recall.
Come on, tell the truth on your dad.
No, I'm not going to say that on my
Come on your
dad.
father's memory.
Yeah, that was once.
Okay.
Did you know?
Not until after. Not until after.
Oh, they all say not until after.
Not until after the 69 he was involved in.
That's what Norton said, too.
It's like, you know what, the thing is like, oh, yeah, sure. Then you go, okay, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
They always ruin it for you.
But the Adam's apple didn't give it away.
Right.
Or the big back.
Right. You just didn't want to know.
No, I didn't know.
You had a little kink in you, and you said you decided to go with it. Now
It was a Chinese man.
now
Don't
you're
mind him.
justifying
No, stop. It was not a Chinese
He only
transvestite.
wants Chinese, man, because he wants revenge for what happened to his father.
Was he hung?
I couldn't tell you. Because normally I used to do the whole check the crotch thing beforehand. You know,
Sure.
check the
I do
crotch.
that
You're
with dates
classy.
myself.
But I was so freaking hammered and high on
Happy.
coke.
You were so happy.
No, I was.
Yeah, blame it on the drugs and alcohol. Like, none of us have ever partied, but we don't end up with guys.
I didn't end up with a guy. It's not like I went out and that's what I planned.
Did you kiss?
I didn't have the money for that.
You should do a transvestite thing.
You
with
want to
him.
do that? A little transvestite party for Billy? I saw you sucking on a guy's toes not too long ago.
Yeah, at the Cruel Circus.
I have a chemical imbalance.
Oh,
blaming it on
wow.
that.
He's going to blame everything on that now.
And what toe chemical is your body craving?
When?
It's just not, you know, I'm just not the same as normal people, you know.
No kidding.
When did you decide this?
When it was,
We've got two
When it became
producers
fashionable.
that have made out with guys. Do you realize this?
You
I
decided
never
this, what,
made
2 months
out-
ago?
Yeah.
no, I've always had it. I just stopped taking my medication for a while.
Dude, we got to straighten you out. You're such full of crap.
And I never made out with the guy, Fezzi. We just had oral.
We, meaning you had oral
Meaning
and
you
he had oral.
reciprocated?
That's right. You both had oral.
Between
That's what
you
that
and
means.
Al, I can't keep you guys off the guys.
Your sex life reminds me of Oz. Seriously, you should be on HBO. All right, we do have to go now.
All right.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
I don't know what I did.
All right, all you callers that want to talk about Israel, I'm sorry, Opie came in. What can we do?
Israel rocks.
There you
All right, now the Arabs are mad.
I like the Arabs too.
We're running fast. Back tomorrow right after Opie and Anthony at 7 o'clock.